You ready, homie?
You're tuning in to Trade Talk Radio, your source for news, music, finding literacy, and so much more. Bringing you that dope content and raw truth.
Let's get into it.
Trade Talk Radio, going live in your ear. Let's do it.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Trey right here on Trey Talk Radio. I'm so glad that you have joined us today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. Hit the bell, ding dong, click the bell if you don't mind. We're here live right now at Trey Talk Radio. We are so glad to have so many of you that is interested in joining in on our channel. And we want to let you know that Cash App Tuesday, we were waiting on you to comment. You have to comment your Cash App in order to have the reward of getting that spontaneous Cash App. So we have been waiting on you to do such. So today we want to go ahead and get into some good talk, some good news. The good news is that number one, that you're alive. Number two, that you are well and healthy. And that is one of the most blessed things that could ever happen to you, for you, and your family. So don't forget, every Wednesday is Cash App Wednesday. Don't ever forget that, because we are going to be giving away prizes through Cash App. $1, $2, $20, $100. You never know what may hit the mind of me, Trey Talk. You know, you just never know. So we want to just be a blessing to you, and also we want to let you know to also keep the family of George Floyd and the other gentleman that was killed in the police drama that is going on right now in Minneapolis. Minneapolis is on fire. That's what it is. I don't understand what is going on right now with Minneapolis, but nevertheless, we are trying to pursue and go through and do what we have to do and keep our nose clean and stay out of trouble. If you don't mind, can we do that? Okay. So we want to go ahead and just let you know that also there is a whole bunch of BS. Yes, what I said, BS, going down right now with this whole case, not with trying George Floyd, but that is how it's looking right now. Look like George Floyd is being tried. Of course, we know when you were pulling up all of the bad stuff I've done, when you killed me in the streets. You killed me. I didn't kill you. You killed me. So with all of that's going on right now, we just want to just go ahead and just try to do what we can to do what's best for us and what's best for our own lives, and make sure that we are covered and make sure that we are in a good and safe position. As we already know, today was a crazy day because they tried to offer up a motion to acquit and to quit. Okay, they wanted to drop out the trial today with that. Hey, look here. Let me tell you something. This was one of the worst times to try to issue out an acquittal. You know, the judge not going to fall for that at this moment because it's just too much. It's just too much. It's too much, like everybody say in the old days. It's just too much to be trying to just drop out of the trial and just let it go and act as if it don't even exist. But nevertheless, the judge definitely denied it today. It got denied, bounced out the window, be gone. It was poofed out just like a cloud of fresh wind. So nevertheless, that's what it is. And it is exactly what it is. That is more and so much more right now. We haven't heard too much of anything going on with DMX at the moment. We don't know what's going on with DMX. We do know that the family is in position right now in trying to get the trial ready, get everything going, get everything started. They're trying to get the trial rolling and popping So I'm sorry, not the trial. I'm sorry. I mean the funeral. Okay, the funeral. We've been hearing trials and police, cops, all that stuff all week. It just get planted in your head. But however, DMX funeral has not been announced yet, but hopefully real soon we'll hear some really good information concerning that with DMX. So many people have so many things to say, even as we stroll on YouTube and we stroll Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. They have so much that want to be said, but we're not hearing too much of nothing coming from the family at this very moment. So family, DMX family, why don't you say something to us? We want to know what's going on. We want to know what we need to do, how we need to do it, and all that old good stuff. Listen, it is a party city out here right now, and it may not be the party that we want to be a part of. It may not be the party that we want to be a part of, but nevertheless, we try our best to move forward and keep a stable head in everything that is going on and happening. Of course, Minnesota Democrat group threatens government shutdown if police reforms aren't passed. They want the police to sit down. But I want to ask you a question, ladies and gentlemen. Do you really want to live in a place where there's absolutely no police at all? Nobody is being policed at all. Do you really want to live in a place where everybody just do what they want to do and crime is being just tossed all over the place and the police is afraid and scared of doing their own jobs? Do you really want that? We will prefer that we will get some order in the police department. So if you don't mind, please say a prayer that a shifting will take place inside of the police departments around America at this very moment, because there is so much. I mean, it is absolutely so much is going on. We're just trying to keep up with everything, and we're trying to make sure that we're doing decent reportings, but it seems like when you get through one report, something else come back and something else happen and somebody else get into some more trouble and then some more trouble pop off. And I mean, it's like lightning out here. I'm talking about it is like fire shut up in the bones of America. And I believe that same fire may be the fire that's burning this sucker down, because there's so much going on right now. We also had a situation. Why don't we say situation? Yes, we did. We have a situation that is taking place in the White House. I mean, it is going down even with the White House. We got Biden is trying to let all the troops go home, which is a good thing, but I wonder if it's really a good thing, or is it just a too early thing? We just don't know what's going to be popping with that right now. So we just don't want to know. We just don't know. We don't know. We don't want to know. We want to know, but we don't want to know. Or do we really want to know? I believe that if it's kind of like the whole stimulus package. When you start looking at the stimulus package, all this money being shipped out all over the place from the government. Got the PPP loan. You have the EDILs. You have the free checks that is being mailed and hit the mailbox. Listen, I get kind of leery when the government is giving out more money than we ever seen them give out in our whole lifetimes. I mean, good Lord, this is a whole lot of money, the trillions and the trillions of dollars that is going on and being passed through. Look, let's check out the vaccine. Oh my God, they're having a problem with the vaccine. The vaccine is popping off, going haywire and crazy. I mean, it is going absolutely wild out here with the vaccine. Now they took Johnson & Johnson vaccine. They took it back. They say, hold on, stop, wait a minute. Everybody stop the music. We have a problem. Please tell everybody in every city to stop taking the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Well, God dog it, I tell you, you mean to tell me that y'all want us to stop taking the vaccine after y'all done sat back and told us to take it?
Who the hell left the gates open?
Who the hell left the gate open? My goodness, I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. But that's what they want to do. They say stop taking it, so I guess we got to stop taking it. And I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't took it. I'm just going to continue taking my good old vitamins. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to wear a mask, and I'm just going to keep it far, because I can't see myself personally putting something in my body that the government told me to put in my body. I need a little bit more research. I need to know what's in there. I need to know what it's made of. I need to know all of that. Harris County, we got a report coming out of Harris County, Houston, Texas. cases, supports the creation of new criminal district court to tackle case backlog. Harris County is full of criminal cases. That's a lot going on right now in Harris County. Just the other day, Harris County had a sheriff to shoot a young man. They said that he had a knife in his hands. He had a knife in his hand, so the sheriff went crazy. I mean, the news been popping off. You know how you got them news apps on your phone, and they just keep on coming and coming and coming and coming. With the defense and the use of force and practices, and everybody trying to figure this thing out, which it should have already been figured out. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. Now we have an uproar. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another uproar. We got an uproar coming out of Boosie's camp. Boosie, yes, Boosie. I brought Boosie in for a concert. Had a great time. Right after the concert the next week, that's when he lost one of his favorites, and then he got shot. But coming from Boosie, now everybody is acting crazy because they're trying to understand that Boosie really slapped the man. I don't know if Boosie really slapped the man or not, but if it was a real slap, that was a hell of a slap, and I don't think I would like to experience that slap on my own. But nevertheless, he slapped the dog crap boo-boo out the guy, and they say coming all the way from who said, coming from YouTubian masturbators, they are saying that, it was all a fake. It was a setup. It was preparing for a video, and that's why don't worry about it, because it was just completely fake. But I tell you what, the way Boosie hands touched that man's face, let me tell you something. He must have knocked that man into the next twilight zone of Texas. He must have knocked him all the way back to the shiftings of Wyoming. He must have knocked the P-dog piss out of his feet, all the way to the roasted up to the crook of his neck. He must have knocked him out so hard until his ears start flapping like a pup. So I don't know if that's really a real thing. I don't know, but I tell you, it sure looked real. We going all the way back to Trump. Listen, Trump caught on audio mocking Michelle Obama and started laughing about it at Mar-a-Lago. Oh my God, there we go again with Trump. We're trying to keep Trump in the news. That's what they're trying to do. Why? I thought you're moving on. I thought everything was done and over with, but I guess people want to keep talking about Trump and just trying to find something about Trump. I don't know. I'm not a Trump supporter, but I will say I'm ready to move on with some new news, and let's talk about what Biden is up in here doing. Maybe the vault might get opened up. I don't know, but we're not going to keep trying to dwell on what Mr. Trump got going on. And ladies and gentlemen, also very interesting. This is interesting, more of a scientific thing. I don't know if you're really interested in that or not, but we also have an eclipse. The eclipse coming right to the heart of Texas. Can you believe it? I'm talking about a black dark night eclipse. It's going to be coming. Central Texas will experience a total solar eclipse in the year of 2024. Here are some of the viewpoints. Oh my God. Coming all the way from Austin, Texas. They say that while many people are struggling to make plans, even just a few months in advance, space enthusiasts in Central Texas are already making their calendars for the year of 2024. So definitely they talking about a midnight in Texas, a midnight in the daytime. Have you ever experienced a midnight in the daytime? Oh my God, I don't know how that's gonna look, but we're gonna find out, and we're gonna see where this thing is gonna go. And that is, it is popping out here. I'm trying to tell y'all. They talking about some new variants are coming out of COVID-19, all kinds of stuff. It's going down. It is pouring down out here. It is pouring down with a whole bunch of stuff that is popping off and going on. And this earth is constantly in a ricochet. This earth is constantly in a revolve mode. Now, as I get into something else, we're going to go ahead right quick. We're going to take a short little 2-second break. If you don't mind, it's only going to be 2 minutes. Y'all don't get mad and don't get upset. It's only for 2 minutes. We're going to take a little small break, and I promise you, in a few seconds, in a few moments, in a few minutes, we're going to come right back, and we are going to talk some more right here on Trade Talk Radio. Be back.
You're tuning in to Trade Talk Radio, your source for news, music, finding literacy, and so much more. Bringing you that dope content and raw truth.
Let's get into it.
Trade Talk Radio, going live in your ear. Let's do it. Talk Radio, your daily dose of inspiration.
You ready, homie?
Trade Talk Radio, your daily dose of inspiration.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with Trade Talk Radio.
Trade Talk Radio, your daily dose of inspiration.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back right here. We are back, and we are back. Ladies, gentlemen, kids, boys, and girls, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that good old subscribe button because we want your subscription. Subscribe. We want you to subscribe. We want you to subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. If you don't mind, it don't take but a second just to press it with your finger. Yeah, and we'll appreciate you and we'll love you for that. And we'll take care of you. Now, let's go ahead and get into today's little small topic. Let's get into today's little small topic. We finna get into this thing and we're gonna sit back and we're just gonna take it slow today. We're not gonna do a whole lot that's gonna cause a riffraff. I don't know if I should show this can or not, but I just try to wrap my hand around it because I don't want YouTube to think that I'm doing free promotions. All right, that's good. Well, what we're going to talk about today is I don't give a F-U-C-K. Okay? I don't give a F-U-C-K. I don't want to say the word. You can't have no brand new channel and start cussing. Where I don't know. I don't really know where the term came from. You know, I just want to talk about it. I want to talk about where the term came from. Where did it come from? Where did it evolve? Where did it start? You know, I guess that's something that I'm gonna have to just go ahead and hit my phone, and I'm gonna have to just figure it out. You know, like where did it come from? Who invented it? Who says it? Why do they say it? I don't know. And it is a very familiar speech that people use these days. You know, you hear people say, "I don't give a." You know what I'm saying? They don't mind saying it. So I guess we're gonna have to Google it. We're gonna have to Google it, and I see there's an actual song by DJ Rashad. I don't know when that song came out, or whatever the case may be. But that's what it says. So when people make such statement like that, sometimes we try to wonder where it came from or what is the root cause of the word or the slang. And of course, in the black community, we have a lot of slang. We have a lot of stuff that people say because that's just what they feel at that moment. It's especially when things become an expression. It's a gesture as expression. So when they are making these expressions, sometimes those expressions leads to a deep emotional feeling, and that feeling is what causes them, whether it's a negative feeling or some people like to say energy, or some people just want to say you in your feelings or whatever the case. So that is one of those words, one of those slang words that people have incorporated into their daily speeches because it helps them express what they want to say in a more profound, clever way. So when they say that, they are sending out a signal that they don't care about something or whatever the case. But I'm here to tell you right now that I hate it. Okay, I hate it. I hate the slang. I hate it. I hate it because everybody that I hear say it normally, most of the time, don't really have any vision or thought or any type of care about the next person. So every time I personally hear somebody use that slang and use that term, I always go to the conclusion that, you don't give a, okay, so since you don't give a about nothing or nobody, you're not the kind of person I really want to hang with, because I have to put myself in front and with people that actually care about the emotions and feelings of other people so that we won't be going around trying to hurt people's feelings just because you don't give a Okay, so anytime you're not giving a uck about something, obviously what that means is, and you got to excuse me because I can't say the word. It's a new channel, and I don't want to be shut down early. Okay, so when people say stuff like that, normally sometimes it means that they just don't really care. So I cannot associate myself with people who use that slang so vividly, that use that slang so often. They always use that word. They use the word so they can express their emotion of not caring. Okay, so if you don't care about something, and if you don't really give a uck about everything that cross your mind, you could step on somebody's toe, and I don't give a, or you could just, run the light and almost put that car in a dangerous. I don't give a, to me that's bothersome, because what it means is that since you don't care about that person, or you don't care about the life of that person, obviously you're not the person I want to be around. I cannot fool with you. I cannot associate myself with you because you have the spirit of not giving a uck about nothing or nobody. Okay, so since you don't give a fuck about it, I got to go ahead and go about my business and not associate myself with you. So, sometimes you have to be careful with words. Words can make or break an individual. Words can make or break a person. It's stuff that you can say to people that will throw off the whole process of that feeling that they had. They probably was feeling good that day. They probably was feeling like that they was on a different stride. They probably felt like that they was accomplishing something, but it's something that you said that made them not care anymore because you just don't give a fuck. I hate that slang. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I hate it because it's just something about it that signifies the character of you as an individual person. Your character is ucked up. Your mentality is ucked up. Your persona is ucked up. That's what's messed up. So since you all jacked up and messed up that way, I need you to go ahead and scoot over a little bit and let me not deal with you, okay? So you have to be careful, ladies and gentlemen, here on Trade Talk Radio. You have to be careful.
Trade Talk Radio.
You have to be careful. You have to be careful who you associate yourself with. You have to be careful because some people really is ucked up. Okay, some people is really like that. Some people is really that way. Okay. A young lady one time, I was in the grocery store and I was in there trying to get a few items. You know how us men are. When we go to the store, we don't pounce from place to place. Most men, okay. We're in a different time now. We're in a different time. Some men like to shop now. Some men like to live in the Gucci store and looking at the man bags and purses. I'm not that guy. Okay, when I go to the grocery store, I know what I'm getting. I know I need some sausages and some Coke Zeros, and I need a loaf of bread and some milk. If I'm in Walmart, I might want to find me a pair of good headphones or a nice Bluetooth, to put on while I'm driving because I don't like holding the phone and talking on the phone. Okay. So some guys different. So when I go to the store, I like to go in there and get what I need and nothing else, okay? I like to go get what I need, and I don't like to get a whole bunch of other stuff because I don't like to stay in the store all day because I know that the lines can get as long as possible. The longer you in there, the longer those lines could get. And that's why the best time for me to go to Walmart is at about 7 a.m., about 7:30. Okay, go with the old folks because they riding in their carts and they real slow, and you can just walk right on past them, get what you need, throw it in the basket, and run on up to the front, check out, and I'm gone. And y'all can have the whole store to yourself for the rest of the day. So I was in the store. I was in Walmart. I was at the store, and I was there trying to get some items. And as I was getting those items, I accidentally bumped into a young lady. Okay, it was kind of weird. I bumped into her, and it was an accident. I wasn't trying to hit on her. I wasn't trying to holler. I wasn't trying to play pimp daddy or offer some sugar money. Okay, All I was trying to do was get what I needed so I can get up out of there and go on about my business. But so as I was walking out of Walmart, getting ready to check out, when I bumped her, she actually dropped something on the ground. And as she dropped something on the ground, I stooped down and I picked it up and I said, I'm sorry, my bad, I apologize for that. I don't give a fuck. You hit me. I'm like, hey, lady, sweetheart, I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay? Here go your stuff. I'm gone. You need to watch where you're going. And that was one of the most disrespectful things that I could encounter. Especially when I'm being cordial. Now, I could have bumped you and left your stuff on the ground and walked my fat behind up out the stove. But I went on and I stayed in place and I tried to own up to it and apologize and pick the stuff up. And you decide that I didn't pick it up appropriately. So you're going to try to dismantle my masculinity by screaming at me like I'm your little boy. Like I'm your child, like I'm your son, like I'm your baby daddy, like I'm your boo. Because it seems like that's how you talk to niggas. So when she made that statement, it came from the root of her belly that she didn't give an uck. Okay, and I was trying to figure out what is it that I done that you don't give a uck about? What did I do to you? Okay, all I done was bump you a little bit. You dropped your little bread on the store and I picked it back up. I would have even paid for it because I don't mind. I'll pay for it if I need to, if that's what's going to help resolve the situation. But since it came directly out of your belly and you were so convinced, I just had to go ahead and just say, you know what, I'm going to back off because I don't want to be in a position where I'm either one, going to jail, or number two, telling you about yourself in a ridiculous place. So I want to go ahead and back off this thing. And that's when that statement became an enemy to me, because I started hearing young people use it more and more and more about them not giving a uck. And that's why I tell people all the time that when you are connected to people who always talk about what they don't care about, that means that they don't give a dog diggity about you. So you need to go ahead and stop fooling with them and go on about your personal business, and don't even make it your business to even try to become friends, to amend, to try to sort it out and try to make sure that there's some kind of way that y'all can work it out some type of way, because these people don't give a care about what you're saying and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish in your lives, because they don't give a uck. And when they don't give a uck, it's time to move forward from them, because they just not there. They're just not there. So this recording is to tell you, listen to me, sweetheart. Listen to me. Turn the music up a little bit because I want to talk to you. Disassociate yourself with people who is unprofitable and don't care about your feelings, your opinions, your agenda, your plan, and whatever you're trying to do to make life better for you and your family. Okay. Dismiss those people out of your life before you become broken and hurt, because they don't give a huck. Now they don't want you to give a huck. So you're going to have to just completely dismantle yourself, your own self. They don't have to do it for you. You do it for them. Come down and get away, because those people don't want to see you become great at the things that you want to become great at. You have such a beautiful plan established for your own life. You have some things that you really want to accomplish, and you will never get there by dealing with people who don't give a uck about you. Okay. Dealing with people who don't care about what you're trying to do in your life. Everybody that you come in contact with should have some sort of a love for you, to a point where they are willing to support everything that you got going on, because they trust you to a point that you have made up in your little mind to do something more different than what you've been doing. And if you are centering yourself around the negativity of people and what they're doing and what they're thinking, you're bringing yourself to their levels of lowness. And you're losing the grounds of your own level of what you're trying to do. People who don't give an uck, they want you to be in the uck with them. They used to say misery loves what? Company. Get yourself away from those people, because those people don't want to see you develop and grow. Those people don't want to see you achieve and become greater. That's what this channel is about. It is about encouragement. It's about trying to, do things differently than what it has been done. And that's what it is. We have enough negativity on YouTube. Okay, we already have that. We already have the thought moments. We already have the world stars. We already have the funny jokes and the cracks, and we love doing all of that. But at the end of the day, this channel is specifically about encouraging you, getting yourself together, because everybody can talk about the negative parts of people, but nobody wants to really talk about the positive side of people, especially in the black community. We are really good with bringing out the worst. Okay, we are good with bringing out the worst of everything, because I have been in some deep okay, and so I can relate to people who try to put you in this place where you are one of the worst people that ever existed, but you are doing more than they can even desire or ever been known to crave to have, because you are great and you are able to do so many beautiful things, and you know how to make life happen. You know how to wake up in the morning early, get you some coffee, sit on the toilet, brush your teeth, wash your face, and get up and go and work, and you probably have to catch the bus, you probably have to catch a ride, you might have to catch an Uber, a Lyft. You do whatever you have to do to make sure those kids are fed. You do whatever you have to do to make sure that house is taken care of, and make sure those bills are paid, so you can have the rest of the month to just kind of relax yourself a little bit. On Saturdays, you get up and you go shopping, you go to the mall, you hang out with a couple buddies or whatever the case may be. Those people who see you operating in such a manner don't give a uck about you. They don't give a huck about you. And if they don't give a huck about you, why in the world are you sitting yourself around people with the mentality of not giving a huck? If they don't care about you, if they don't care about your abilities, your talents, and what you're trying to do, why are you wasting your time trying to fool with those people? Escape the plantation of mental disaster. Escape the plantation of mental disaster. This is your boy Trey Talk, and I am Trey Man. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I got to go. Hit subscribe, hit the bell. We got more coming to you. We got a very good tomorrow. Supposed to have someone on the air today for an interview. So we hope good and well that you have a beautiful night, that you get a good night rest of sleep, cut on some jazz, and chill with your boo thing, with your baby, or whatever the case may be. Cut some candles on, do something sweet and nice. Love on somebody. Love is good, love is kind, love is patience, love always answer a whole lot of things that negativity just can't answer. This your boy Trey. I'm out of here. See ya.